I'm Rod Fisher, and I passionately believe that everyone should make a will. In fact, I strongly believe that making a will should be made compulsory at age 18. It's estimated that at any time about 70% of UK adults do not have valid wills, and I've heard all kinds of excuses for not making a will. I've nothing to leave, I'm too young, my wife or partner gets everything anyway, it's too complicated, I can't decide who to leave things to, and so on. In fact, none of these reasons are actually true. It's vital to make a will, so just do it. As a wills and probate specialist, I've seen the horrendous problems faced by surviving relatives when someone dies without leaving a valid will. Additional worry and stress, family arguments, severe financial problems, loss of the family home, unnecessary costs, and even having to sue your own children. If you're living with a partner but not married and your partner dies without a will, you've no legal claim to their assets. Everything goes to their blood relatives, and if your partner owned the house, you'll be left homeless, and there's no such thing as a common law partner either. If you're married with children and your spouse dies without a will, you're only entitled to the first £250,000 of assets. The rest is placed in two trusts of equal value for your children, which they'll inherit at age 18. You get an income from one trust, but nothing from the other, and no access at all to capital. And if your house alone is worth more than the £250,000 limit, there's an immediate problem. You can end up suing your own children in court to borrow some of their inheritance. For families with young children, making a will is an absolute must. If both parents die and there's no will, the court and social services will choose guardians for your children, and while they sort things out, they could be placed in foster care. Don't assume that your parents, brothers or sisters will get immediate custody. If you love your children, make a will right away. By appointing guardians in a will, you avoid this problem. And if you have children from a previous relationship, a will is vital to ensure that they benefit on your death. If your partner remarries, leaving your assets to their new family, your children could completely lose out. Wills can also be really useful in reducing the impact of care fees and inheritance tax on your estate, and for protecting children with special needs, by adding trusts. Finally, a will is an essential legal document, and it's vital to get it right. Don't try to do it yourself. What suddenly makes you think you're a legal expert? And don't be tempted by either cheap internet wills or bargain will offers in the press, both of which can often cause problems. Can you really get a properly drafted will for just £35? Be realistic and expect to pay about £120 for a basic single will. Always use a will specialist to write your will, such as a member of the Institute of Professional Will Writers. All Institute members are highly qualified, fully insured, and operate to a strict code of practice which is Office of Fair Trading approved. And remember, many solicitors are not will specialists despite their claims. Always carefully check out the qualification and experience of the person you use, and don't choose on price alone. So now it's over to you. Make your will without delay. You owe it to your loved ones. Why not call us for our free information pack on free phone 0800 849 8095.